Hi, Jules here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, January 2nd, the first Tuesday in 2018. And I do have a finish. I have the Sea Turtles done. You can see a little bit of the quilting here, which was Jennifer's idea. I had wanted to do waves, but then when I switched to using the contraption back here, I wasn't sure how I was going to do that. And she suggested, why don't you just do wavy lines? And you know what? It worked really well. I like how it turned out. You see the area with the pin right there, though. I didn't mention this last week, but there was a bit of an incident. When I was quilting a certain area of the quilt, I must have gone at it too long the first day I was quilting. Too late in the day, and I sewed my finger. So what happened was I'm just kind of zoning out, quilting along. I had some music on, and I glanced down and I see thread tails from the row above where I kept having issues with my thread breaking, and I just sort of forged ahead because it wasn't like every row, but it was fairly frequently. Every 2 or 3 rows my thread would break. And so there was a long thread tail from one of the ones up above, and it was flopped down over where I was going to sew, and my brain thought, oh no, I have to get that out of there. But belatedly, my brain thought, oh my God, your machine is running, don't stick your hand down there, and I sewed right into my finger. So you can't even see it anymore. This is where it was. Oh, you can see on the back, I have a permanent little black spot there, but so I had 2 holes on this side of my thumb, and I had a giant hole right here. Yeah, was bleeding quite profusely. I managed to not bleed on the quilt, thank goodness, but I did notice later, and I just went back and marked it right now so that I know where to find it, but the needle must have, maybe when my knee-jerk reaction, when I kind of went, oh fuck, that hurts. There's a hole in the top, and to show you it's not horrible, but it's enough to make me concerned about washing it and not like covering it somehow before I wash the quilt. So I think it needs to be patched in some way. My thought is maybe a little applique. It's on the tan, sandy looking areas. So I'm thinking, I don't know, starfish. I don't know. Like a little applique. Doesn't have to be big. Almost like an Easter egg, in a DVD. there would only be the one on the quilt. I'm not sure how I'd have to hand stitch it to the top so that it wouldn't go all the way through to the back, I guess. Maybe fuse it and then do that. So, wow, I really don't know. So it's not ready to send yet. It's not ready to wash yet. But it is bound and labeled and all that jazz. And I will show you the label. So I did a hand embroidered label. I just found a coloring book page online of a turtle, and I erased the lines inside the shell so that I had plenty of space to put my text. And there it is. So I just embroidered the text in sort of a turquoise, and then I did a variegated green for the outline of the shell and a variegated brown for the turtle parts. So yeah, so the quilt is so close to being done, but I need to fix that hole some way, and I marked it with that red pin so it would be easier to find later. So if you have a suggestion, please put it in your comments. I'm probably not going to deal with it until this weekend, so. The only other thing I was going to talk about is the to-do board for this was my project board for 2017. Basically, the only thing that got moved that was on this list, well, the wine quilt. I did get the wine quilt done. I got the library windows quilt done. And the 2011 pod I got done. So those 3 got moved. And out of all the others, and those were all early in the year. So the pod got finished. The wine quilt got finished earlier in the year, maybe April. Library windows was earlier than that, like maybe February. And the pod was in, I want to say, August-ish. Yeah, that was August. So, end of August. So the only thing since then that's been moved is the new baby quilt, which is the Sea Turtles. It went from conception, just like the baby, from conception all the way to finished. I'm considering it a 2017 finish, even though it's not over here yet. It'll be over there within the next week. So, and I just took, there were 2 more spots here, and I noticed that the blue painter's tape is actually tearing this poster board. So clearly I've got to come up with a new plan, but for this. But I mean, I guess I got a lot done. None of these were small. These were all pretty big quilts, with the exception of this one. And then, of course, I have Linus ones that I got done. The Chorus Signature Quilt is here under top, meaning it needs to be pieced into a top. It actually still needs to, all the blocks are done, but I'm still in the process of gathering all of the signatures of my Chorus ladies. This quilt is actually for, I don't think I've mentioned what it's for, but it's for our director, Sandy. Over Thanksgiving, Sandy ended up in the hospital. She has cancer. So, and so, of course, as a quilter, what's the first thing I think of? I need to make her a quilt. And I want it to be, you know, a way that she can have people's good wishes with her and snuggle up with it when she's having treatments. I just want to cheer her on, and I thought, you know, we have a big chorus. Not everybody is one of those people that is a make a casserole kind of person. I know I'm not one of those people. I'm a crafter, and this is what I do when I'm upset, and I want someone to know that I care. So it's added here. I still need to get batting and backing fabric for it. You know, I kind of wanted like a music-themed flannel. I wanted something soft for the back, like a music-themed flannel or something, and I haven't been real happy with what I've found so far, so I don't know. But I'm having everybody sign this, but this is really kind of, it was my idea, and it's really kind of from me, and so I'm just going to get what I like and include that. So that's what that jelly roll is for. And I've just rambled on way too long, but I just really hope I can get that quilt completely done by, say, I don't know, the 18th of January. That's it for me. I've rambled on way too long. I'm going to have a hell of a job editing this, so everybody take care. I look forward to watching your videos. I hope everyone had a good New Year's weekend, and I hope all the best for all of us in 2018. See you next week. Bye.